What's up, guys? Welcome to B Sports Picks. Yesterday, I gave you guys 3 different plays for free. All 3 of them hit. 3-0 sweep. So in the last 6 days, it's been 4 straight winner days, meaning straight sweep days, which is ridiculous. Let me show you exactly what happened yesterday, and then I'm going to give you guys one very strong play in baseball for today. So the free picks, we're actually on a 20-2 run in the last, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. 4-0 on Saturday, 1-1 on Sunday, 5-0 on Monday, 7-0 on Tuesday. Wednesday, we had 1 loser. And then yesterday, again, another sweep day, 3-0. In the overall picture for VIP, we're on a 39-12 run. It was 5-3 yesterday. 2 of the plays for stolen bases came through as losers. So that ended up coming in as a 5-3 day overall. So it was still green, but it was not great for the VIP. So let me show you exactly what happened. I gave away this Dodgers. They won easily 8-6. I told you about the Pirates and the Dodgers on the under no run first inning. That came through. And then I did have 2 players to get 1 hit. Ohtani got 2 hits, but this guy did not come through. And then we had the Rangers at a great odds of a plus 103. I did say I was going to take them at a plus 1.5, but I didn't like the odds. So I ended up taking them straight up, and that's what I got right there. And like I said, I also had 2 other losers in there, which I don't have the screenshots for, but they were under stolen bases. Now, before the night ended, I always go and check out the scores. And what's crazy is that the 5 teams that I talked about, all 5 of them won. Even though we skipped 3 of them, they still won. So the Marlins, I talked about, I said why I was going to skip them. They ended up winning 2-0. This one, what blew me away is that the Tigers, I did say I was looking at them strongly. I skipped it. They ended up winning 11-0. And then the Cubs, I ended up skipping it as well. They ended up winning 9-3. And then you can see the Rangers, just like I showed you, and the Dodgers, just like I showed you. So I gave away these 2 winners, but the other 3 that I skipped, they ended up winning. So again, guys, in the free picks, the last 6 days, I've given away 20 straight winners and only 2 losers. If you're not taking advantage of that, please go to the link in the description and click on free picks. I'm going to give you guys one very strong play in baseball. And even though they're going against my favorite team, I actually don't care because this is a profession and the numbers speak for themselves. I'm going to tell you exactly what that play is. We're going to go right back to the well, and I'm going to tell you how I found it. All right, so the first thing I look at every morning is the Sharp Edge tool. If you want access to this for 7 days for free, check out the link in the description. So right here, we go to the Sharp plays under baseball. And you can see it's giving us 4 different plays to look at. The Dodgers is an extreme confidence of an 8.5. The over on the Phillies and Milwaukee, there's a strong confidence level. Pittsburgh and Cleveland. Now, these are not the end-all, be-all plays, but there's something here that tells you where you should be looking, okay? So I always start in this tool to give me the information that I need to start looking at which games I'm going to be taking. Once I have my list of the teams that I'm going to be looking at, then I go into the MLB right here, today's games. And then I look at the projections. So, for example, it didn't mention that it was Pittsburgh 4.3 versus 3.5, Seattle 5, Baltimore to win, Cleveland to win, Red Sox to win, Diamondbacks to win, Dodgers to win, Brewers to win, Royals to win, Twins to win, Rays to win, and then that's it. So these are just the projections. But one of the key indications, I'd love to look at this because right away, it started giving me a contradiction because I was looking to take Detroit Tigers today. And then over here, it does say that Cleveland Guardians is supposed to win. So that's already an automatic flag for me. I mean, I still did my research. I still went in here and looked at it. But this was a clear indication to stay away from the beginning. All right, once we get into the actual play, you can see right here, projected scores 5.5. We're going to go right back to the well. The Dodgers killed it for us 2 days ago, but they came through for us yesterday. And I believe they're going to come through for us again today. The White Sox have been playing at home. They're rested. Well, they played yesterday. I shouldn't say they're rested, but Dodgers did travel. Overall, they should be winning 5.5 to 4. Line did start at a 128. It went to a 131. You can see 88% of the bets, 94% of the money is coming in on the Dodgers. And what's crazy is that the public is actually aligned with the books. So the line is still shifting, even though this is this much money coming in. Usually what happens is that whenever there's resistance, just like in the stock market, the public starts getting on the other side and pushing the line the other way. That is not happening in this case. The line is clearly still moving, and it's going in the Dodgers' favor, even though almost 90% of the bets and the money is coming in on the Dodgers. So that is a big key indication that they should be winning this game. On top of that, the Dodgers in the last 25 games have won 19 of those games, 76%. The pitcher status are both confirmed, which is Anthony Kay versus Sasaki. Sasaki, I'm not even going to go through all the details. Just look at the left side is all green compared to the right side is not. So the green side is good for Sasaki, which is the Dodgers. Bullpen is also better for the Dodgers. And then right here is the actual offense. Okay, so in the offense, you can see that the Dodgers are top 3 in OPS, meaning on base percentage. Dodgers is one of the best teams right now, top 3 to get on base. Compare that to the White Sox. The White Sox are actually decent. They're top 15, but there's nothing compared to the top 3. Pitching status, like I said, pitching status overall in the last 7 days, White Sox is a little bit better, but not by much. Win probability is a 67%. A+ grade team versus a D grade team. And then this is what's crazy too, is that the total runs over, you can see this is an actual line from DraftKings. You can see the over for 4.5, meaning that the books are expecting the Dodgers to go over 5 runs. Compare that to the White Sox, they're projected to go over 4 runs. That's a 1-run differential. So the Dodgers are projected to win this game, even in the books line themselves. Now, in the team records, I'm not going to go deeper into this, but LA Dodgers leads in 10 out of the 11 categories. So if I stretch this out, you can literally see it's all green on the Dodgers side, and the White Sox only have this one here, which is stolen bases. But everything else is on the Dodgers for 10 out of the 11 categories. Last thing I'll tell you is right here, the sharp read is that the Dodgers is significant. Sasaki is a dominant recently, and K, based on balls and FIP, are terrible. So the bullpen is also much better for the Dodgers. So I was actually surprised to see how low the odds were on this game. I'm not going to take it at a -1 or anything like that. I'm taking it straight up on the money line. I think I was able to get like odds of -132 or something like that. So make sure you get the best odds. And the way you do that, also in the Sharp Edge tool, there's something called a Sharp Line Monitor. And if you click on that, it'll actually show you the best odds for any of the books that are available in the States. So go check that out. Also, like I said, 7 days for free. If you haven't done so, check out the free picks. Also, check out the VIP. I'm about to go through all the batter props, which I'm going to be looking at the under stolen bases, the 1 hits, and the RBIs. Every one of those plays that I've been throwing out, 4 of those props have been hitting as well. So if you want access to 75% off for the rest of 2026, I have 1 more slot available. 4 people took advantage. I only have 1 more slot. Send me a text message here and say, hey, I'm interested in the 75% off for the rest of 2026. You would get all the plays for NFL, NBA, everything. Once all the sports come back, so you're going to get pretty much all the plays that I throw out there. All right, guys, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate every one of you. I've been giving a lot of free value for a lot of years. I would just ask, please make sure to subscribe. Also, leave a comment if you haven't done so. I'm going to start doing the 1 comment. Now, for sticking around for these guys, it's going to be a bonus for you guys. If you leave a comment, I'm going to start doing a 1-month free pass, or that's a value of almost $200. So if you leave a comment and you're subscribed, I'm going to just randomly pick a day, and I'll pick one of the best comments out of those days, maybe once a week, something like that. It'll be random. So if you want to win that for 1 month for free VIP, leave a comment, make sure you subscribe. And then, like I said, once a week or something like that, maybe once every 2 weeks, I'll pick a random comment, and then I'll give away 1 month for free. So make sure to comment, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. Thank you guys so much. Let's get to 5,000 subscribers.